Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. And today we've got quite a bit to talk about. We're not going to have any gameplay because I am feeling really rough today. So if my voice sounds really dodgy and if there are a lot of cuts, a lot more than usual, that is why. So it's a bit of a struggle to get this one out, but we've got to keep that daily streak alive. We haven't missed a single day since 2K20 was released, and I'm not going to let that go from a little bit of a sore throat. So, excuse my voice, but today, let us just jump into it. We still do have a lot to talk about, and I've got some comments from yesterday's video to get into as well. So, first things first, let's come down here to the card evolution, and we've got a couple of guys to evolve. So, we've got Dirk and Steve Nash sitting here. So, Steve Nash was really easy, 150 points, 50 assists, and 23 pointers. And then for Dirk, it was 200 points and 50 boards. Now, I have done a couple of the weekly challenges that have just come out yesterday. We got through 3 games of this. And of course, these are on pro difficulty, so they're really easy. And that's where I got all the 23s with that Steve Nash show. He was really easy to Evo, so let's get him up to Amethyst level. He gets some really nice badges. And I think we're probably going to sell him at this level. But let's have a look at what his requirements are going to be. There is the evolution animation. You'll love to see it. And we need to get 700 points, 150 assists, and 53 pointers with him. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing that. But let's go ahead and come across to the market here and have a little look. So we paid 10,000 MT for him when we first picked him up. And by the looks of it, we can get 25,000 MT from here. So that's pretty big. I think we are going to go ahead and sell him up and just cash in. Because I don't think it's too much of a desirable card. Not going to lie. I don't think people are going to be paying ridiculous amounts for him. I know we do need him for the set, so we will go ahead and buy him back when we need him for that final game for the Dirk series. So let's go ahead and get 25,000 MT for him. That's really nice. Definitely happy with that. He was a nice card, to be fair. He did have a decent release, and of course he would have got a gold quick draw with that next evolution, but 700 points, that's a little bit too much. And I don't even think that second stage Amethyst is selling for too much in comparison to the first stage. Try and find a 92 one. So there's 92 there for 80k. 80k there, not selling. So I don't, like I said, I don't think it's too much worth it. And I don't think anyone's got one at Diamond yet. There's one up. Wow, there's one up. But he only gets 3 Hall of Fame and 29 gold badges. So not too crazy in terms of his stats. And just to mention here, Clyde Drexler, as we are running past him, we're nearly there. We are finally nearly there. Steals are done, only 400 more points, 130 boards, and about 100 assists, and he will be at Diamond level, finally. It's taken a long time, but we're nearly there. And we come down here, Dirk Nowitzki, so 50 boards, 200 points, nice and easy. And with this evolution, he actually becomes semi-usable. So gold quick draw, range extender, green machine, and he gets a bit to his rebounding, which is very useful, as I will show in a minute. But let's just enjoy this Amethyst little evolution animation. There we go, and he needs 700 points, 300 boards. So that is, I don't think I'm going to be going for that. Well, I know I'm not going to be going for that. But anyway, let's come down here to the Spotlight Challenges. We have done Game 6 since yesterday, and then Game 7, we've got to get at least 19 rebounds with Dirk. So I was going to do this for today's video, but I just don't think I can be talking for that long, to be honest. 5-minute quarters as well. That's a long game. So that is why it's actually been pretty handy to get him up to Amethyst level before doing that game, because he now does have the 78 offensive and defensive rebounding, so it should make it a little bit easier, I guess. It's still not going to be easy because he is so slow and so bad at jumping. And yeah, this next evolution level, it's really not that impressive, is it? Like 1 badge from Gold to Hall of Fame, and then a post fade. That's about the only thing that's impressive there. And 700 points, 300 boards, 100 threes. It's just too much. I'm not going to do it. It's taken so long to get this Clyde up to Diamond level. Like, we've committed on this guy now, so we're going to have to get him up to Diamond. And I'm just not doing it with Dirk. So we've got another 3 levels with him. That's not going to happen. But of course, I am more than happy to keep going with him in terms of... where did you come from? In terms of his Spotlight Challenges. So if there are any more challenges that require him to score and get balls and whatever, it's all going to count towards him, but... I'm not going to go ahead and focus solely on him. So we've got other people. We've got people like this Terrence Ross that we still need to Evo. And of course, we will be getting other cards along the way that we can pick up. Just like we've done with that Steve Nash. Has he sold yet? No, he hasn't. With like Steve Nash that we can buy, grind up a little bit, and then sell on for some profit. So you did see a Karl Malone sitting there, and we've got a Karl Malone here as well. So I picked both of these up as a snipe. Well, both of them as snipes for 9,500 MT. I got really lucky. I just happened to be searching for him. He was selling for about 14,000 MT. And I picked 2 of them up for 9,000. And it looks like his price has come down quite a bit since then, which is fantastic. So we cashed in at the right time. Look at that, there's loads of them up now. So we paid 9,000 for him, which isn't bad. So we made a little bit of profit on that one, which is great. And yeah, we got one sitting in the club now for 9,000 MT. So we are going to have to go ahead and pick up another Steve Nash. We'll get him as an Emerald level again because it's really simple. That first evolution level, it's like 10 assists to get him to a Ruby. And then we can sell him back off as a Ruby. And then we're, of course, going to need to pick up T-Mac, about 80k. And then LeBron James sitting at 300k. So we are going to be able to afford them. I don't really want to be spending that much, but we're going to have to do it for the challenges. And it is going to be worth it getting that pink diamond. Sean Marion, who's sitting there. So while we're on this front page, just have a look at the agenda. So the daily ones here are absolutely rubbish, not going to lie. And depressingly, the weekly ones are even worse. So you got 3 of them, and all 3 of them are in Unlimited. And all 3 of them are winning by over 10 points in Unlimited using 5 players from a certain team. So that is really disappointing. I love the weekly and monthly objectives, but these just are so bad. Like, give us some offline things, give us some things for tokens, give us some things for a bit more than 500 MT. Like, it's just awful. And then the monthly one, we're obviously not going to touch that because I just can't deal with playing online right now. We've got enough to do offline. I do not have time to play online. Speaking of offline, we have done one more game of Historic Domination. We did the Kings, so we should add up some packs here, which we do, which is great. Add some more contracts and consumables into the club that we can, of course, sell off. We're absolutely stacked with contracts now, which is fantastic. Of course, throughout the year, they are going to be going down, but for now, I'm really happy to see that we've got so many, so that'll be another one going to the auctions. And then for the daily login today, we've got a free agent, so as usual, hopefully this is not a duplicate because we don't want 1 MT, and it's going to be an 86 Kobe. I don't think we have him. We don't. All right, that's pretty cool. So out of the free agents now, if we go down here to the rewards section, we've got 8 out of the 16 now. That's not bad for the old collector level. That's pretty good. So there's a few more that we need and hopefully we'll get. I think tomorrow's daily login as well gets you another free agent pack. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get another one that we don't have. So we've got the uniforms there. We've got some shoes that we can discard for a little bit more MT. Why not? And another one over here. So that's good. Bit more MT coming into the club. We'll get rid of that. And then let's get into some comments from yesterday's video. So, we had a couple of people saying how good the video has been lately, so massive shout out to you guys. We had Cobalt Madness saying great video, so I appreciate that one. And they also had Godly Gamer saying great video, so really appreciate you guys. And then there's comments that are actually like conversation starters. We've got Mr. F back again, and he says, let's see who is right. So look at all the player of the months who are not yet released. I don't think they are placeholders, and we're talking about the Diamond Magic Johnson here. So we've come down here to the rewards and Spotlight series somewhere. There we go, and the Diamond Magic Johnson. There we go. So this is what he is talking about here. I don't think all the placeholders, I don't think they are placeholders because they are all fully detailed stats and tendencies. That's why I think it is the same for Magic, and the grind would be worth the grind and the pain. So what he's alluding to is yesterday he said that this Magic comes with 86 stats in pretty much as a minimum in every category and comes with 75 gold badges. And I said that's definitely just a placeholder text on 2K20 Central. But if we come down here to this LeBron James that has just come out, this card actually comes with 63 badges in total. So it's not actually out of the realms of possibility that they could release a card with 76 gold badges. Like, it's possible. Like, now realising how many they've given LeBron, I do think it is possible. But 86 in every stat does seem kind of crazy. Like, that is unreal. But hey, if they release him, surely he wouldn't be a diamond. I imagine they would bump him up to a pink diamond, which we are, of course, all expecting him to do. But yeah, Mr. F, I'm starting to agree with you, man. I'm starting to think that he will be the stats that 2KMT shows, which would make him an absolute god, obviously. Next up, we've got comments from Max, my boy Max, back in the comments again. And he says, finally got Diamond Desmond Mason, which is, of course, a fantastic card. Absolutely love that card. There he is, looking pretty as a diamond at the top of my evolution card little tab. And he says, I realised that Dirk is quite slow on the ball and rebounds. You were right. And yeah, the guy is so slow. And if you want to get to level 5, you're going to have to get there with him without getting a speed or vertical boost until the final level. So you're going to have to grind through all 5 levels with him being as slow as he is when you first get him as an emerald, or a sapphire, sorry. So that is just way too much of a grind, and yeah, I just can't see that being worth it in any shape or form. And then we've got Ethan Allen coming in with a comment saying, what are you going to do with all that MT? Maybe eventually complete collections or buy a God Squad. So yeah, we are sitting on a bit of MT at the moment, and of course we do have this set down here that we will sell off. So we'll probably be at about 600k MT, I reckon. And yeah, the plan is definitely to lock in collections. So when the heat check packs come out when the season starts, which is only a few days away, we will lock in 2 of these sets. That'll get us 100 tokens, and then it should make the prices of all of these current NBA players go down as well. And of course, that would put us very, very pretty in getting up to this diamond board. We should be there nice and easily, and then maybe even onto the pink diamond board as well. So I think tokens are going to be the thing that we are going for, locking in collections, getting tokens up, getting up through the boards, rather than buying cards and going into, well, like having pink diamonds or whatever that you have to buy off the market. They're going to be really expensive, but are going to depreciate pretty damn quickly, as they do every year when they release better cards within like a couple of days of each other. So I don't think it's worth having MT locked in players. I think it's definitely better to have it in sets, and then of course get tokens from that, and then move yourself up on the boards. And then we have a couple of other comments here. We've got Sahil Mani saying the pink diamond Shaw Marion that you get is definitely worth it. But then we have Lisa Ruth saying don't get Marion, but at least Evo Dirk to Ami. Well, I've already done that. And I think this Evo, not the Evo, I think this Shaw Marion's definitely going to be worth it. A free pink diamond at this stage of the game, I just don't think you can go wrong with that. And the fact that it is working towards that diamond magic as well, I think it is absolutely a no-brainer if you can afford it, because of course, yeah, this LeBron, he is the big stumbling block, and he is going to cost a little bit of a fortune to pick him up, and he is settled at 300k by the looks of it. So it's not going to be easy, but if you've got the money, I definitely think it's worth it to get a free pink diamond at the end of it. So that's going to be all for today, guys. Like I said, I am feeling pretty rough, but I'm going to be getting on to playing, so tomorrow's video, hopefully, we will have flown through quite a few more of these Dirk challenges, and we'll see where we are. Maybe we will even have this oh my god, my English is failing me. Clyde the Glide ready for evolution to diamond level. That would be pretty cool, so we'll see about that. I'll pick up another Steve Nash and get him evolved as well. So that's going to be all for today's video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. As usual, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.